It's a road game for the Thunder, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Looking for a different outcome this time around, the Oklahoma City Thunder took the loss in their last matchup in this season series against the Bulls. That was their second loss in 2 games. Now they've got a chance to turn the tide and get back on course.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Anthony Morrow out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's, nasty, absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And Adams with the slam.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Kicks it to Adams. He feeds it to Ibaka. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Ibaka's got his first 2 points. Rose with the ball. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Durant. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
That's good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Thunder leading by 4. Westbrook kicks to Adams. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Snell, that's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Durant. And it's Chicago with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Well, that's got to wear on you.
Butler kicks to Snell. From 13. Can't hit. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Durant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dion Waiters checked in for Anthony Morrow. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Elbow shot. Durant, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Snell, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Butler, here we go. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Butler's got 6.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
It's all tied in Chicago. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Snell in at the 3 spot. That's the...
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Feeds it to Gibson. Butler from outside. Singler with the rebound.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Back to Waiters. The dunk. And the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
He's really starting to heat it up, Kevin. They need to double-team him every time he touches the ball on the catch.
And that one misses. Chicago trailing here. Rose kicks to Gibson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Butler attacking. Off target with the jump hook. For Oklahoma City, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Augustine passes to Collison. Here's Waiters. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Picked him clean. In transition, here come the Bulls.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Rebound by the Bulls. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Now we've got a moment to see how the Bulls are doing rank-wise in the NBA. First in rebounding, second in second chance points. And they also show up top 5 in block shots.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
Chicago making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Kanter. Durant comes in for Kyle Singler. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. Rose passes to Portis. In the corner, Snell with it. Inside. The kick out to Rose. Great D that time from Collison.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Durant dishes to Collison. Here's Adams. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he set that dunk up brilliantly with the kickback pass.
Unselfish and fancy all at the same time.
Here's Portis. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Westbrook against Rose. Makes it off the glass. Rose has got 6. The Thunder leading by 5. Durant against Butler. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Here's Rose. He's got 6. And it's Durant with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Rose up on top. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Portis. Back to Rose. 4 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Butler. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Brooks checked in for Derrick Rose. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Ibaka's checked in. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
He gets it up. No luck. And that... And the third quarter about ready to get underway. The second half just about to get going here. The Thunder leading by 7. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Morrow is the 2 with Durant the 3. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Rose can't hit.
And you can see why the D is willing to just back off and really take their chances with his jump shot.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Here's Gibson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the evening. Here's Westbrook. And Butler sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Ibaka with the ball. Now guarded by Gibson.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
That doesn't go either for Durant. Outside Rose. Stolen by Durant. Dishes to Westbrook. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And Gibson, here we go. Butler against Westbrook. And Butler sends it back. They recover it. And he gets it back. Durant, that's good.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Westbrook again throws. Pass to Gasol. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Durant on the money from 12 feet away. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And for a long time in the NBA, the stretch 4 was kind of the anomaly and not the standard. Now it seems that you are the rare power forward if you can't hit a 3. Very few traditional power forwards now in the NBA.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Bairstow, he's checked in for Gasol. Doug McDermott comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Heinrich in for Rose. And that is good. Bulls trail by 13. With the stretch 4 and the need for shooting at the position, they don't need to be a three-point threat, but they do need to be able to hit a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, well said. I think you need to have guys that can make perimeter shots to create spacing. The game's evolving to a space-out-the-floor type game, and shot-making gives you a chance to do that.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
Here's Butler, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. DJ Augustine picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Aaron Brooks, he's checked in for Chicago. Augustine against Brooks. Augustine dishes to Cantor. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's McDermott. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. Second, the Thunder.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Cantor kicks to Collison. Chicago grabs the miss. Got a piece of it. The dish to Heinrich. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The pass to Brooks. To the paint. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Thunder leading by 10. To the left wing. Three-pointer Augustine. Cantor. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Morris checked in for the Bulls. And Cantor drops them both. Well, Chicago's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
.26 seconds left in the third quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Shoots from the high post. Brooks with the bucket. 11 seconds left in the third. Pass to Singler. 2 on the clock. And he slams that one down.
Muscle flex time on that jam.
He wanted these people to hear that one.
I tell you what, the force was...
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 15. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Snell in the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Rose drops them both. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Now here's Waiters. And there's the feed to Augustine. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Cantor.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Gasol goes in. It's hauled in by Collison.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's Butler. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 8th assist in the game. Augustine passes to Waiters. To the middle. Augustine, no luck.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Butler with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. The dive for the ball, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him.
How about that, guys? A big-time answer. He says, you think you can score on me? Prepare for posterization.
Westbrook dishes to Adams.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Bulls trail by 14. Rose kicks the Snell. Left side Rose. Shot clock at 5. Rose can't get that one to fall.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Thunder.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
Finally, some bragging rights in this season series. Tonight's win is going to finish them off at 1 victory against 2 losses for the year against the Bulls.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Kevin Durant. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Releases from 15.
Kevin Durant.
And there's another one for the Thunder.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The kick out to Rose. Here's Gasol. Plays it up and banks it in.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Outside Durant. And Gibson sends it back. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 16. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this timeout here.
Goes up off the inbound, so no problem for